I am checking to see if everything is going all right. Twitch says that I am live, at least on mobile. I need to make sure everything's quiet though. Okay. You already know that I'm loud though. So that's a thing. Also, I picked a really bad day to have my hair down because it is 100 and who set the earth on fire degrees. It's really hot. Like, at least in my room, it's really hot. Yeah, okay, so Twitch on my phone basically refuses to do anything. Hey, Toya. I'm glad you're here. I can see myself on the phone. Oh, yeah, I am the worker companion. I hope this entertains you. I'm going to wait for more peeps to show up. I feel like I made it with like a minute to spare, so I'm going to check if things in the Discord are working properly. Oh yeah, the notification popped up. I'm glad. Hey Christine. Hey Gabby. I'm glad you're here. It's really hot. Like, I'm melting. Also, work is so annoying. Hey Emily, also happy birthday, Emily. I hope you're having a good day. I said that I was going to do gloss, and then I forgot, but it's a good thing because at least it's relevant to today's subject. Yay! It's a party now. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I am going to try not to melt, but I can't assure anything because, oh my God. Ugh. Hi. Oh, a birthday nap sounds like a wonderful idea. Honestly, if it was my birthday, I will also take a nap. I'm going to do gloss. In like half an hour, I'm going to regret this though. I already know. I can't anticipate my regrets. So now that there are more people here, I would like to welcome you all to today's episode of One More Thing with Fefy, in which I had a different plan for today, and then stuff happened. I was like, no, I'm too upset to talk about something else. We're going to keep this makeup today. Hey, Bethany! Yay! You made it to alive! I'm so glad. So today I made the decision to talk about empties and panning and how I feel about it and actually show you my empties and stuff. I don't have all of them because I was like, should I keep my trash? Maybe not. My room is already incredibly disorganized. Things could get worse even, but yeah, I would like to show you stuff and tell you about how I feel about empties because having done a no buy or about panning specifically, having done a no buy, the perspective changes. Honestly, yeah, plans never go as planned. I do have notes, but not for this episode. For the next one, in which I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of, and that's going to need notes because it's a list of complaints. It's a rant. It's a rant podcast. But this one isn't so ranty. As someone who has been on a no-buy for a very long time, as you know, my no-buy officially started November 5th, 2019 and ended November 5th, 2020. But I stopped buying in like September. I stopped buying makeup in like September, and I haven't bought anything since my no-buy ended, by the way. I am still maintaining the no-buy energy. Not intentionally, but it just happened. So because of that, I have used up my stuff a fair amount. There are stuff that I panned, there are stuff that I have completely used. Sorry, today I'm very you can tell usually, but today my brain is doing the thing in which sometimes I can talk right. But so I have been using my stuff a whole bunch. And I'm really impressed with myself because I thought that I was going to get bored. Not really. If I try to use stuff in like more creative ways, using my color cosmetics is not that difficult. Oh, I see eyes. Hello, eyes.
Hello, it is I who lost track of time.
It's okay. You got up early, and you did a whole bunch of stuff.
I did many stuffs.
Yeah, you did all the stuffs. So everybody, welcome my eyes, Mo, who is always doing the stuffs. So I'm really glad you're here because if I am trying to do a whole bunch of stuff at the same time, and I don't know. Also, I redid the look that I did the other day.
Ooh!
Like you said, it's like a mermaid that goes to the mall.
It is. Oh, it's so gorgeous.
I don't know if you can see the blush highlighter situation that I have.
I do.
It's this little body that I had to rescue that Faye sent me. It's very fragile, but like I used this. Basically, I layered one on top of the other.
It is gorgeous. It is perfect mermaid on your skin.
Yeah. Also, once again, thank you, Faye, if you're watching.
So, Laurie said, "Love your hair."
Oh, thank you.
Christine said hi to me. Bethany, Laurie, they all said hi to me. Cecily said, "I don't know how well Twitch will work for me. Gorgeous today, but I'm here." Christine said, "Gorgeous highlighter." Bethany said, I caught Mo's live today too. I'm on a roll.
Oh my God, yes, Bethany, you're doing the thing today with the lives.
Toya
And
said, so pretty. And Cecily said, you look gorgeous, Fefy.
thank you. Also, yeah, I did my hair. Things happened. I got bored of my roots.
It
I
looks
got,
really nice.
I got bored of myself leaning down towards the comments and y'all seeing my roots. Like that was too much. I needed to stop. um so what was I talking about? Empties. I have used up a whole bunch of stuff. Not all of them I have kept to show you, but basically this is going to be super obvious, but the things that I have used up the most are the things that counted as replacements on my Nova. So the main ones are brow product and mascara. The NYX micro brow pencil. This one is empty. I don't have one. I don't have another one. I'm going to have to figure out the situation because these ones ran out very fast. They're good. Like I like it. I like the shade and everything, but it runs out very fast. And the product that Eeyore recommended me, it's a bit too expensive for me at the moment. And also, I checked on the. It's the Mac pencil that is like a brow marker, like really small strokes. Which I don't know. My brows are super hairy, so I don't know how I would go with me. But that product is very expensive, and also they don't have my shade because I would have to go to the lightest shade. The one that is like second lightest is a bit too red, even for this hair color. It would look a bit too weird. So this one has been an empty several times during this Nova period.
Lori
Um,
wants to know what color in the NYX.
Oh, the color I use on the NYX is taupe because the blonde one is a bit too red for me, even with this hair color. um, but speaking of blonde brow products, also the NYX brow mascara. This one I still have some. Also, I want to do the soap thing. That's why I want a pencil. I want to try the soap thing. But for that, I need to go downtown to buy a soap. So yeah, this one I have used up at least like a couple of times during the Novi, but this one I have used up like 5 or 6. Like that's too many. Something needs to change here. Concealer.
Bethany asked, why do brow products always pull so warm?
I don't understand. And the most annoying thing is like the brow products that have like the best range personally for me that like go the best with my brows are the benefit ones, and that one is even more expensive than the Mac one. And I think in terms of product is even less, so it runs out faster. I don't like that. I am not a fan of that. Yeah. Oh, true. I don't have an eyeliner that is like that color, but
I went for
yeah,
a drink of water.
I
Um,
have. Hmm?
I
Mo?
was reading the comments. I can
Mm-hmm.
go. Emily says, the super warm brow colors are so frustrating. Orangey brown brows I do not want.
Yeah, same. Even when I'm a ginger, I don't want orangey brown brows.
Toya says, they either pull too warm or they look black on me. Cecily, I hate that my favorite bar pencil is from Colourpop.
Oh,
And
move.
Bethany says NYX is coming out with a marker.
Ooh, I am interested in that because like that shade range is not perfect for me, but I don't hate it as much as I do others. um, so yeah, brow product is like something I will run out of forever because the packaging is too small. They need to have more product in the thing. It needs to be more effective. At least the next one runs out too fast. Oh, the benefit ones. Yeah, that shade range is pretty great. Like they have for me they have a shade for when I'm very blonde and they have a shade for when I do like fan colors, so that's good. Yeah, I have heard good things about the Color Pop one. Honestly, like it's like how is this company staying in business? Brow products and one blush. Yeah. I have heard. Here's the thing. I don't know if I would have like a consistency issue with brow pomade because I have lots of brow. She is real hairy. Uh, so I don't know if that would mesh well with my brows personally. I would have to try. I think I would have to have less brow for that to happen.
Lori says, have you thought about dyeing them?
I have. I have dyed them in the past. I want to get my brows done, but the place where I usually get my brows done, there is like where I like how they do it, is in downtown Santiago. I have to take the bus or the subway, and it's in a very like close place, and it's like right in the middle where it's super people-y. So that's why I haven't gone. That's why I haven't gone there.
Bethany says Elf has a good brow pomade.
They This is going to be obvious, but once again, they don't sell it here because Elf has a very limited range of products in Chile. But like, you know, like if someone wants to send me one to try. Um, okay, so another product that I ran out of a lot because you have to change it anyway is mascara. I had a couple of months that were really rough for me in which I didn't have this one. I was very upset. Like it was a saga. Mo was here with me throughout the whole thing. Esa es
Yes.
Last Princess
That's it,
Gate.
Last Princess Kit. They're still
Yeah.
talking about brows. Lori says she dyes her brows herself.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby says she's lucky she doesn't put any brow products, but she wants a clear brow gel, a clear brow product. And
Mm-hmm.
Bethany said she can send some of the pomade with you, with your blushes, because the second order finally came.
Ooh, that would be fabulous, Bethany. Thank you, because I want to try, like I want to figure out how I want my brows done because how they are now, it's a no. I need to get them done. I need to get rid of all the hairs that shouldn't be there, but also figure out a way to get some color in it without it looking questionable, which is what happens most of the time. So yeah, going back to mascara, Essence slash Princess Gate was a whole thing. I was very upset because um, the only way for me to get it was online, and shipping would have been the same amount as the mascara, so it wasn't very convenient for me. So I had to wait until I needed another replacement or until mommy needed something to order it. So I was stuck with subpar mascara for a while. Like, how much did I complain about that Maybelline mascara dropping my curl? Like, I don't know how y'all didn't get sick of me. But like, honestly, that mascara was like
The devil, the devil.
that mascara was like evil. But also, I have realized that I need spoolies. I do need spoolies because my lashes do get tangled. So yeah, and that also that's a weird thing to the curl.
They're talking about the Elf Clear Brow and Lash for $2. That works on Cecily's very thick, unruly brows.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And Toya says they're still talking about brows. They haven't caught up to the Lash Princess Gate. Toya says she has to use pencil and gel on her brows because they get so greasy. And Bethany says she'll send a craft store brush to apply the brow pomade.
Oh, that's great because those brushes, like, I feel like brands that make brushes like ignore brushes that are like for like detailed stuff, like, and you have to improvise, like getting craft brushes, like for precise, like even brushes for like precise eye or lip liner is like, are they even selling those? Do we know? um oh yeah, like I imagine that for the price it would run out pretty quickly. Yeah, my favorite of the SS Princess are the waterproof one, but of the
I was
non
reading
water.
when my mic was mute.
Oh yeah, or out of the non waterproof ones, I like the purple one, the sculpted volume one. Yeah, I like that one. I don't know why the no non waterproof one of this one, which is like the one with the regular brush. Let me over there. um, I don't know why the non waterproof one of those actually kind of drops my curl as well.
I
That is
use
something.
I use the false lash effect, the green one.
Yeah, for
I think it's waterproof.
that one, like, I like it, but it drops my curl. This is the false lash effect one, but in waterproof.
Oh, so mine isn't waterproof. Now I have to investigate. Oh,
Yeah, but like, you are winner of the eyelash Olympics. Like,
I thought it
yeah,
was waterproof because it's so hard to come off.
Mo, you are gold medal of the lash Olympics. Like, you
In
look
my
you
culture, we say
oh,
we say I was in the front when God was giving lashes, front and
exactly.
center.
Yeah, like, you were hashtag blessed. um yeah, like, your lashes look like if you were a Maybelline mascara commercial with your regular lashes, people would be like, oh, Maybelline once again putting models with falsies on. Like, you can't fool us. Hmm. Yeah, the purple and the waterproof are my favorite. Disclaimer: lashes are very different for everyone. I am a middle of the road, to say the least, on the Lash Olympics. Like they're there.
You have quite substantial lashes. It's just that they start see-through.
Yeah, but like, are they? I'm like, are they heavy that they are so annoying to curl? Because like, I don't understand. Or maybe, yeah, I do need to detangle them because they get like, maybe they're like my hair. Like, I look at my hair and I have like a tiny tangle. It's very annoying. If it wasn't because of the aesthetic, I would have my hair up. But since I took the trouble to braid it, I decided to to keep it down. Anyway, so yeah, mascara. It took a while for me to find the one again, but it's back in my life, and like that those are things that I completely use up.
Gabby
Other
says,
oh
sometimes I comb my lashes with my fingers just to let them curl.
oh, mine are too transparent for me to see that. Like, I mean, today I got too much mascara on the bottom, and I wasn't going for that look, so I pulled the mascara out with my fingers. Uh, because I don't have a comb or a spoolie or whatever. Like, I have one, but it's for brows, and you can tell that it's for brows. It's not like, it's not going to grab them. So another thing that I used up is concealer. I had a whole bunch of concealer starting my Nova year. I completely used up one of these, the Revlon Photo Ready stick, which is what I use, like, not as foundation, because I don't use it all over my face, obviously, because that would look super heavy. But I use it over here, like around my nose. That's like rest of the face concealer, and it's the 001 shade. It's not a perfect match, but it matches this. If I put it someplace else on my face, the shade match starts looking a bit questionable, though.
Frog, frogs, frogs. Frogs,
I use.
frogs.
Oh, okay.
Says, I use cleaned old mascara brushes as spoolies.
I am going to try with the freaking Maybelline one, but like, I don't even want to see that brush anymore. I'm like, get out of my house. Because that mascara hurt my feelings. It made me look like my lashes were like curling inside my eye. It was bad. You all saw those eye close-ups. They're not good. These ones are not going to be good either, but at least they're going to be slightly better. So yeah, I use up one concealer, and this one I am like, do you see? Like, I'm like halfway through. I think like, no, I'm more than that. Like, I'm almost done. Wow, I hadn't wound up the whole thing, but like, I'm almost done with this one. So I'm going to have to get another one, possibly next month. Another one that I used up is the infamous Age Rewind. This is the 00 shade, because I am paper. Actually, I make paper look tan next to me. And this one looks a bit different because I took out the freaking sponge, because it's annoying. It wastes product and it's not hygienic. So I do need to clean that bit over there, but I do clean this one regularly. And I haven't used this one too much now, because I am using up The where are you? Did I not put it back in the box? I'm going to have to. This is my everyday makeup box.
Bethany says, yeah, that sponge gets funky.
Yeah, it gets terrible. I hate it. So I decided to like take it out. As soon as I start using it, take it out. The concealer, the under eye situation that I'm using right now, because I need to use it up because it's been in my collection for a while, is the YSL Fancy Pants Bougie Concealer.
Bougie.
And like I don't use that much concealer under my eye. Today I used a bit more because I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, wow, I really haven't had good sleep lately. I'm like, oh yeah, no. So I decided to do a tiny bit more today, but I used this one, and when this one runs out, obviously, unless I have a gift card or points or both, honestly, I'm not going to repurchase this one because like all the other products that I have mentioned are like either a considered repurchase or like I am going to repurchase it as soon as it runs out because I like it and I'm used to it or whatever. But this one, too expensive. What else? Oh, a product that is not like essential or like a usual replacement that I ran out of, or like I have a little only a little bit left. Is this highlighter by Mina, which I would use as a glowy blush. And as you can see, I can't wind it up anymore. It's only that bit over there. And I have to dig at it with my brush to get it out. I love this one. It makes me look hydrated. However, Faye sent me. Can I reach it? Yes, I can reach it. Look at Inspector Gadget over here with the reach.
Bethany said the blush is pretty.
Yeah, it's very. It's a. I mean, it's a highlight. It's a highlighter, but it works as a blush on me because as a highlighter it would be too dark unless I'm trying to do something like I did today, which is like I want pink on my face, like I want this to be the effect. But when I want to do something more natural, it works better to use as a blush. But Faye sent me this color flop one. It's very soft, very nice. It's in the shade Tasty. It's very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one before I consider repurchasing the Mina one. Because like if my friends send me stuff, why should I spend money? Like, I'm never going to run out of stuff if I don't use it, you know? So yeah, I am going to use that one as a replacement, but this is definitely like a considered repurchase, like for eventually, like when I run out of other products that are like similar. Another product that is similar, but I haven't run out yet.
Bethany says, ooh, I have Tasty. I love it. It's glowy and peachy.
Yeah, it's very lovely. Like I mean, I know the shade is not similar, but in terms of what I do with my makeup, the effect is very similar. So I am keeping it that way.
Toya said,
oh,
Toya said, valid, Fefy.
Yeah. Also, like my friends are so lovely and so wonderful and so generous that like I want to use the stuff that people send me, because like I do like I am not a booty goo, by any means. Like this podcast and like this channel is about a whole bunch of stuff. Like next week, I'm not going to be talking about makeup at all, but I do like to try stuff and like tell you about stuff, like try different looks. You know, I like to have my possibilities open. So yeah. Also, ST is sending me two more, like three more chic products like that she decluttered. So I am kind of set for, and Bethany is sending me more blushes as well. So you know, I'm going to be trying a lot of blush. So
I'm going to
jumping
start.
jumping the gun and buying this one immediately, not going to be a good idea. But another product that does something similar, but the formula is completely different, is this ridiculousness that I do actually like. Like, if you don't know what this is, I have shown it before. This is the Maybelline and Puma collab stick. And
What? Maybelline and Puma?
one side is a highlight, and the other side is a blush that looks very shockingly red, but that actually blends out to a more non-clowny shade if you want to go more natural.
Gabby asked,
I don't know if you noticed, but I mostly use the highlighter side as a base for other highlighters.
ah. Gabby asked, what's the hardest thing to find makeup wise?
Oh, here, like super specific things. Like it used to be brow, it's still brow product. Also, color mascara. And for me, we had a whole thing about green color corrector the other time. Things happened. Things happened after that conversation. Or was it the powder one? I think it
It
was the
was
powder.
the powder. It was the
Yeah, it was
powder.
it was the powder, but like the powder was right after the color
Yes.
corrector. What I
Yes.
need for that's another product that I ran out of, and I don't have a replacement here. A minty, it has to be minty green color corrector.
Toya says you will have a ton of blush. Lol. Frogs,
Yeah,
frogs,
I do love blush, so I am
Yes.
not mad about it.
She says, wow, that looks very pretty.
Yeah, it is super pretty. I like it. Um, wow, what else? I something popped up in my mind, and I forgot. Oh yeah, another thing that I ran out of that is like a replacement is eye primer. I can't. I admire the concealer people. Like, I am happy for you that concealer works for you, but my eyelids are far too greasy. They're not even oily anymore. They're greasy for the concealer to hold on. So yeah, the Urban Decay Primer Potion is running out completely. My favorite eye primer is the NARS one, the Pro Prime, the clear one. I know they sell it in like skin tones as well, but I never trust stuff that they have in skin tones, because they say the thing is light, but it's never light. So yeah, that one is a favorite, but it's very expensive, and I don't have the funds. I can't justify that purchase. But honestly, like that thing, like I could survive. I could survive an earthquake, more than one probably, with that on. Uh, so what I am using now, it's also a Mina product, and it's this one, which is it's called the eye primer, and it has a slight tint. The only thing is like this applicator. Sometimes a lot of product comes out, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, I'm like, maybe I should use it as primer for my blush. Like, we're going to extend it out.
Oh, Bethany says Alex got me hooked on the NYX shadow primer, not the glitter glue.
Oh yeah,
And
the
Laurie
I
said,
have, yeah, here.
she says, Bethany, I like the Milani. And Bethany says, it's just like the Urban Decay, but with the doe foot. Yeah, Milani is good too.
Yeah, I have heard stuff about the Milani making people allergic to it, so that's why I haven't like asked for it. NYX, the primer that they don't sell the the HD one, which is the one that Alex uses, like the one they always recommend. Um, Here they sell the one that comes in the white and in the black and white packaging, which is the Proof It one, I believe. I haven't tried it. I like NYX's products, but I haven't tried that one. But yeah, NYX glitter primer. I am almost done. I do have a replacement. I was like, the moment I see a sale on NYX, I'm going to jump on the glitter primer, because this one is like, these eyeshadows that I use today are like weak. They would be weaker if I hadn't used glitter primer for it. What else? I am thinking. Oh, another thing that I always run out of is lip balm, because I go to bed with it. Like, it's a very important part of my nighttime routine to get a lip balm. But I am very proud of myself. Speaking of lips, because this is a lip gloss, y'all. Do you see? There's barely any product left. Like, it's only this bit around here.
That has even less than my Revlon lip gloss.
Yeah, like, I have used this one up. Like, every time I need like a clear, I don't have a straight up clear lip gloss, but I use this one. This is an Essence plumping one. It's not truly plumping, honestly. For me, it's one of those minty ones. It feels very fresh. I like it. But like, I think that's all my empties, like all my things that I have bought and replaced a whole bunch. As for pans, my powder. But like, once they get to this state of pans, it takes a while for them to get used up. Like, it's true, when you reach that kind of pan, it takes a while to be used up. I'm very surprised. Also,
I've given up on my Maybelline Fit Me. Bethany says she got us lip balms.
Ooh, that's so cool. Also, this blush, which I'm not going to repurchase when I run out, because first of all, Faye got me a super similar one in my perfect uncooked chicken face palette that she made for me. And second of all, this is, oops, it's actually crumbling, so it's a good thing it didn't fall. It didn't follow me. It fell in the thing where I have the laptop. But yeah, this is discontinued. I don't even know if the brand exists anymore. So yeah, that one I'm going to probably take out of my collection sooner rather than later. As for as for eyeshadow, I haven't panned anything. I have, like, there's a very big dip on some of my eyeshadows, but not that much. Like, it's going to take a while for me to pan, because I have been doing a lot of combinations of stuff, so that gives me more variety. But on the tri palette, oh, sorry, I got the hiccups. Let me have some water. From the Tri palette, the green shade has a dent. It's not pan yet, but it has a dent because every time I do green, I have to use that shade because it's like it's like one of the only greens I have in the best one. On the I have dips on the color flop, the Blue Moon, and the It's My Pleasure, also on the matte shades. And I think Blue Moon has one in. Let me see. Oh, I definitely have a dent in Lumi.
Yes, I see that.
And I have a dent on this one because when I want to do something like periwinkle situation, I always go to this one because this is the only shade like that I have currently in my collection. So, and as for the It's My Pleasure. Oh wow, this shade is popping out. Come on, color flop. Don't do me like this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This one has a dent in it as well. Because every time I need a pinky, like a pinky purple situation, like something like lavender adjacent, because it's not actually lavender, I go to that one. Like when I'm telling you that I'm using what I have, I am really using what I have. So yeah, for eyeshadow, I am not using up anything. And as for lipstick, I know in my heart that I'm never going to ban a lipstick. Like I'm never going to use up a lipstick because let me tell you something. So this is the box that Katie sent me with the highlighter that Chilean Customs decided to use for a game of volleyball or something because it came broken, but that's an issue for another day. I don't know if you can see. This is going to fall over. These are all my reds. These are just my reds.
You have some fancy ones in there, Balmain.
This is a L'Oreal one.
Ah.
This is from the L'Oreal Balmain collection. It's but fancy. I have the MAC Viva Glam anniversary one. This is a really pretty shade. I discussed it before. Mommy loves it as well. I have a whole bunch of. I have over here. I have like the NARS ones, the pencils. Let me take one out at random. Oh, we're having a bit of a situation here. Things are falling.
Bethany said she's leaving to take Kashmir to the vet for shots. Hugs everyone.
Oh, I hope he's okay. So yeah, these are all my reds, and my reds only. I have 40 of them. So as you can like, am I ever going to ban a red lipstick? Just not going to happen because I have too damn many. And once again, those are just my reds. I haven't even counted the lipstick I have in other colors yet. But I think when I do the final count in total of my lipsticks, is going to be like 100, probably. So like, will I ever pan a lipstick with 100 lipsticks? And this is not, and that's why I haven't asked. I mean, except for like, I want the Proba ones and I want the lip bar ones to change to take certain formulas out of my collection and replace with those. But otherwise, I haven't been very. I want all the lipsticks because I have too many.
Frogs says, realizing you have more than you could ever use is a mood.
Yeah, I do have more than I could ever that I could ever use, and I should have realized that like 2 years ago, honestly. Um, but like I am not entirely mad about it. I lipsticks are a luxury for me, even when they're not expensive. Like they're like a nice thing that I like to have sometimes. So yeah, it's not it's not the end of the world, but I need to be more conscious with my lipstick purchases. Also, I have some lipsticks that just because of how much how their staying power is, they're going to last me forever because I only have to apply them once. Let me rescue from the box. If you hear noises, it's probably because everything fell from here. I have two, not one, but two, because they're different shades of red. Of the Maybelline I survived 2 magnitude 8 earthquakes and so can this lipstick. uh, this one, like, honestly, natural disasters. This is the lipstick for you. If you live in a country prone to natural disasters. Also the Rimmel. Let me find the Rimmel ones. I buried them under all the bullet ones. Okay, so these ones, the Rimmel Provocalypse. These ones also last forever, and they have the advantage of having the bomb on the other side, so they're not sticky like the Maybelline ones, which I still like, but you know. Yeah, I love cream products, but like I know that a lot of them I am not going to have to get rid of because I pan them. I'm going to have to get rid of them because they went bad. That's just the nature of the thing. Ooh, I haven't even counted my nude lipsticks. I don't want to. I have too many. I mean, it's probably not as many as reds because every time I see a red, I'm like, it probably looks like all my other reds, but also it's probably different. I'm going to get it anyway.
Reds are life.
Oh,
You need all the reds.
yeah, I do need all the reds. Like I am waiting for lip bar. Like the moment I have boss lady in my life, I'm going to be. It's over for all of you, honestly. But like, yeah, I have so many. I am not even going to be embarrassed again anymore. What I'm going to do is only buy one when I'm like super into it, which is like I have
Boss
the
lady.
Nova has helped me be more the Nova has helped me be more critical of my product buying. So that's a good thing. Also, if you're a person who buys a lot of lipstick, don't feel ashamed. You're not alone. So long as you appreciate them, you're fine. I mean, as I said during the Nova episode, don't buy beyond your means. Like, if you don't have the money, wait. Like, it's just a makeup product. Like, if it's limited edition and you wear a Nova, it wasn't meant to be. um, but like, if you have the means, and doing a nova is going to be like, I am forcing myself to do this, and this freaking sucks, and you're going to complain the whole time. Make sure you don't buy like 20 of one thing, but if you want to buy one thing, no one's going to, like, I am not the nova police. I don't even like cops, so I'm not the Novi police, so I'm not going to tell you anything. But yeah, I am done being embarrassed by my amount of lipstick. Like, is my pile of red lipsticks judging me? Yes. Am I probably going to do like a lipstick a day 1 month, and it's only going to be red because I have that many? Also yes, and it would be a good idea for me to use for me to use all of those up, or like not use them
You
up, but
should
like
do
give them use.
a different red lip every day when it's the heart. February, I think they highlight women's heart health.
Oh, that
Lori
would
says
be nice.
Lori says, for me it's foundations. I have more than I need and I just ordered another.
Look, if you want to try different formulas, the problem with foundation is like, lipstick you can make work. When a foundation doesn't work for you, it doesn't freaking work for you, and if you need to give it away, you have to give it away for someone who's like that shade, you know. That's more complicated. I believe like face products are a bit more complicated because the shade has to be the precise shade, or you're like, you can wear a shade of red that you find unflattering on you. Like, you can use a lip liner or a gloss or something like that, or do like a combination. Like, it can happen.
Gabby says, I have 5 foundations and I don't need any more. I don't even use foundations that much. I just use concealer for my face. Lori says, Gabby, I don't either. Gabby says, I try not to buy foundations as much.
Yeah, the thing with foundation is like, when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. um and then how do you give it away? Like, for example, in my case, if a foundation doesn't work on me, who the hell do I give my foundation to? Because no one is my skin tone in my family, or my group of friends, for that matter. Like, they're all darker than me. So not going to work. But with lipstick, or even like cream blush, or like something like that, like, it's easier to experiment. Like, it's going to be better. You're going to have fun.
Toya said, Lip Bar Foundation is the only one on my radar in another shade. Gabby
Mm-hmm.
said, I have only bought one complexion product and it was the Glossier Stretch Concealer. The stuff
Mm-hmm.
I go gaga for is eyeshadows and blushes.
Yeah, I am a color cosmetics kind of person. So for me, it's lipstick, eyeshadow, and blush. Like, I used to be like almost exclusively a lipstick person. Like, I didn't even know blush. I was like, no, it's going to be silly. I'm going to look like a clown. And now look at me. um, and I could have gone even more heavy-handed with the blush today, but I was like, I already did the most. It's going to be fine. Um, but yeah, for me, it's like color color cosmetics that made me go ooh. But like fan color eyeshadows, like sparkly stuff. But like complexion products, like I don't imagine myself being a person who has like 20 foundations or something like that. Because like I don't even use foundation at all. There's one that I would like to try again, which is the NARS one, but that's a lot of money. I don't know if it's worth it. Um, I
Gabby,
mean, I like the formula and everything, but
Gabby said, I have only bought one complexion product and it was, oh, that's not where we want to go. Gabby said, even then I realized I have bought a lot of stuff which ultimately I don't use as much and decluttered in the long run.
yeah,
Paula said, eyeshadow, blush, highlighter, concealer. And Lori says, I love blush and highlighter too, Toya.
yeah. I have gotten a lot into highlighter now because Faye gave me a lot of nice highlighters as well. um, so yeah, I have a lot to play with now. So I am not going to be buying a lot of the stuff, honestly. But also, what I wanted to talk about is like intentional panning. Here's the thing:
Yes, talk about it.
I like to keep my collection or like my looks and stuff like as varied as possible as I possibly can, even though I'm not the most talented person with makeup, but I try. Um, so I like to use different stuff. So for me, like I respect people who pan intentionally, but for me, it would be extremely boring. Like forcing myself to use the same blush or the same highlighter every day or even the same lipstick. Like lipstick changes a look so much. So do all those other things, but like that's why the pants I have are like I know that I really use this product a lot. Like it's like the pants I have are like in like utilitarian products. Like this blush I use sometimes as a like a base for other blushes when I want to be more blushy. But that's like one color cosmetic. That this other one, the highlighting blush, I only owned one of these at the time I was using it. So of course I panned it because it was the only one and I wasn't buying more. But the whole like, oh, I am going to intentionally pan this thing. I am going to, if I do a project pan, I'm going to fail. I have too much makeup. I have too much makeup. I like to keep it buried.
Cecily says, yeah, my biggest bulk of my collection is eyeshadow palettes, then highlighters. Everything else, I have one or two of each item. I do love
Yeah.
blush, but use eyeshadow to save money because I'm broke. And Toya said, I feel like it will turn into hate punning.
Yeah. It would be like, I don't like this product, so I'm going to use it. And like I get that. I get that in the context of like of like I'm on a Novae. That's why I'm going to use this one. Like, or I want to like be a more conscious consumer. That's why I don't want to use that much. That's why I want to use my stuff, and then when I finish it, buy something else. But for a lot of us, it's not very convenient. I
Emily
don't know if that's
says,
if that works.
wow, my Wi Fi is Wi Fiing today.
Oh no! Come on, people! You need to be. Come on, Wi-Fi. You need to be nicer with Emily. It's Emily's birthday.
Um, Gabby says, I try to rotate my products.
Same.
Cecily says, deliberate planning is cool. I love it in theory and love watching others do it, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah, for me, it's more fun when I have used something so much that I accidentally banned it. Like, I love seeing people pan stuff. Like, it's very satisfying. But if I were to force myself to do it, it would be also same with novice. There's this like weird diety kind of thing that I have to be very careful with. Like, I know for other people it doesn't work like that, and it's like even beneficial to pan stuff. But in my particular case, I much prefer to find that there's pan in a product because I love it so much and I recommend it so highly that of course there's pan in it. Like, actually, I am forever surprised that the shades on the tri palette that I have pan on are not Coro and Chaga, because those are the ones that I use the most. But yeah, I am very, like, when I talk about Nova and stuff, I know for some people it works, but I know for other people, like, I know you have talked about this yourself. I know for other people it's like very
I'm
diet
getting a phone
culture.
call.
So, oh, a phone call. Yeah. Yeah, like, the Novi worked for me, but as I mentioned before, I don't want to talk about how well it worked for me in terms of willpower, because that gives me diet vibes. And also, I don't want to like force other people to do it, or be like, oh, if you're not only using what you have, you're bad or something. Like, it's everything it's about balance, and everything is about buying within your means. Like I said, I don't want to be like the person who gives, like, I'm not the authority on novice, and neither are the people who have done novice on social media. Like, both novi and using up your stuff are very personal. What works for you works for you. Yeah, having hit pan on something because you use it a lot, to the point that you're like actually able to give a comprehensive review of the thing, is my favorite thing. Yeah, that's why I was like, I am glad that you are proud of me for finishing my Nova year. But when you talk about willpower, it makes me feel a bit iffy. So, like, please don't. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Like, is if people told me like, well, you're perfectly able to pan a blush because you pan this one, why can't you pan the other ones? Well, some of them are like for stronger looks, so I don't use them all the time. Some of them only go with certain eyeshadows. Sometimes I want this look and not this other one,
Okay,
so
I'm back.
this other blush is
Hold
more
on.
versatile. Oh, are you okay?
Yes. Sorry, I got up and walked around and my body is not cooperating. They were calling
Oh,
to set up the inspection so my aunt can have home quarantine instead of
oh, cool.
going to the facility.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hope everything goes all right.
Yeah.
See, I was responding to this comment about like how, like, it's not realistic to use up all your stuff. Like, there's a product that you're going to use more than the other because it's like a basic in your collection.
Well,
And
duh.
those are the products that I'm proud of panning, because I'm like, you know what? I use this one. Like, what I'm going to do now is, like, if I have a similar product from another brand, I'm going to use that and not repurchase the one I panned, but that's as much as I'm going to go in terms of like using a product. Like
I
I
was
since
I
I
was very happy
oh
when I saw the pan in my lip bar powder during that one video.
yeah, but that's like I love it kind of pan. That's like
Yeah.
this product is from my favorite brand. I really enjoy it. It works amazing on me. That's why I'm using it. That's why I'm technically using it up now. That's the kind of pan that makes my heart happy.
Me too.
Like a pan on product that you can be like, okay, so I have a review on this. Like I know exactly how this product is going to look every time I use it. So since I have this one, the other blush is it's not going to be repurchased until I run out of this one. Also, a lot of people are like very intense about panning. Like very intense about panning. Sometimes in ways that make me uncomfortable.
Intense people make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, in general, honestly. Do I? This is me checking my lipstick the whole time. I am very impressed by the fact that I don't have lipstick on my teeth because that always happens. And every time it happens, mommy is the one to point it out. She thinks I don't know how to apply lipstick because she always wants the lipstick on my teeth. Like, why is it always her? Why can't can it be me? Anyway, that's a story for another day. So yeah, like when some people get really intense about panning and like there's a competition and you feel you like you can see that the people who are trying to pan are not really in it. They're like I want to be like a good panner, but they're not doing it because they're like, oh, I really enjoy using up this product, or like getting pan is really satisfying, that's why I do it,
Laurie
like
says, panning feels like a cult to me sometimes.
yeah,
And
honestly, like I follow panners, but sometimes I'm like, wow, you scrubbed that eyeshadow brush on the pan to heck, because I have the same shadow and it's pigmented enough, and I didn't need to dip in my and I didn't need to swirl the brush so many times.
she
Yeah,
also
honestly, it's
let me see. Yeah. And Cecily agrees.
yeah. Like I mean, a lot of us know that in some places they sell half-used eyeshadow palettes because there's a demand for it for the for the banners allegedly, uh, you know, allegedly, because like for which other reason would people sell like a half-used eyeshadow palette?
Oh my god. Do y'all remember people fake panning?
Yeah,
No, I don't know about that.
I do. I do. Like people were so intense about it that they were like, you know what? Like dipping the brush too much on the thing, buying half-used palettes. It was a whole thing.
Toya said, "Stop it," which is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Gabby said the Half Cousins episode with Tony, they talked about used makeup and the culture around it.
yeah,
What?
yeah. That's a thing that happened. Honestly, I was like, what as well? Because like panning is about using up your stuff, but like I don't know how to explain this. Like, there's one thing is like intentional panning because you want the pan, and And another thing is, or like, because you want to show it that you panned it and stuff and be like, look at me, I pan all my products, like I am the best at this. And a different thing is to be intentional about your panning, which is like, I have this amount of products, I don't want to buy that many, like I don't want to
The
waste my
chat is
money,
on
or
fire.
I'm
Oh
broke
my
or
god.
whatever, or like, or I'm broke or whatever. And so I'm going to use them, and I'm going to enjoy the fact that I hit pan on it.
Where Gabby says there was an indie beauty YouTuber who I don't think exists anymore was saying she probably faked, and people were saying she probably faked her punning. That was around 2017, 2018. And Thorn is here!
Hey Thorn! Speaking of someone who actually pans their products and is not faking it, also, how are we on time? Because I am serious about not going past 2 hours.
It is
You know I'm going.
5:15 in your
You know.
time.
I'm going to. I need to get ready to be annoying on main on Thorn's live stream, as always. Oh yeah, that was a whole thing. Like,
Everybody's saying hi to Thorn. Thorn says, "Oh, culture, LMAO." Toya says, "This is some messed up stuff. My mind is blown."
I wish you had your camera on when you read that comment about panning, because I would have loved to see your face.
It's still stuck that way. It's still stuck.
Show me your face. Let's see the mo. Let's see the mo.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Your eyes are like. Oh my god!
Like, what do you mean fake panning? I need the backstory. I need everything. I need details. I want to know it all. My brain is. I was struggling to stay awake, but I was just like,
yeah. Now that woke you right up.
I'm like, Fefy needs eyes. I can do this for Fefy. She's been playing my videos nonstop for God knows how long. I can do this. I can be eyes for a little while and then I'll sleep. And then they said fake panning, and I'm like, what?
Look, it's the least I can do for you, because you do so much for all of us.
I was just like, what? Fake panning?
Like, yeah,
what?
I remember that. And it was like my face got stuck like that for a while.
My face.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to this comment from Thorn, because like same. Like if I'm going to pan a product, it's because I have been using the crap out of it, not because I'm like I want to win a competition or something.
Oops. Sorry, I thought I turned my mic off to burp. I only burp on my stream.
It's not a stream with Mo. It's Mo. Look, holding the mean, it's bad for you. We already.
I was just turning off the mic so I didn't burp on your stream. So
it's okay. It's okay.
Thorn says fake panning, but literally why?
Honestly, like what? Like in terms of like logistics of the whole situation, you are bringing into your home a product that you're not even using properly, and then you are emptying it out, and you have one more piece of garbage in your house. Like, for why? Like, whom came out with that idea? Honestly,
Christine said competition yet again. Laurie said fake empties. But Gabby is there with Morty saying there was this weird settlement against influencers who got PR.
Gabby, why do you know all the things? Like,
I think you need to bring Gabby on for an episode.
You're going to have to bring me articles one day. Like, we're going to have to. you're going to have to send me all the intel. Like I need to know this because I know vaguely about this because some YouTubers I watch or I used to watch we're talking about like, oh yeah, like I pan, but panel culture is a whole mess. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. And I was very like, I don't know any of these people that you're talking about, but wow, that's messed up. But it was very like a tangential thing. Like it wasn't like I am super informed about this situation. But
Gabby said there
Gabby
were
with the
there
Gabby
were
with the investigation, Gabby PI.
yes, there were subscribers who would get mad that bigger influencers that didn't use their makeup products as much.
Oh yeah, like also if you are I would imagine for some influencers that if they were like sponsored by certain brand and they want to be like oh, I have another pair of eyes. I'm going to bring my other
Woo!
pair of eyes. Hello, other pair of eyes.
Double
Hello.
eyes.
Double
Hello,
Hello.
eyes.
I see so little that I need extra eyes.
You know what? Look, I can hop off, even though I'm wide awake now.
Yeah. You need to go and like take a deep breath or something, or like hang out with Kathy or something. I don't know, like because that was a shock for you. I'm sorry, Mom.
A shock. I need to make some tea.
Yeah, you're going to need some tea after those new. After you're going to need some tea after the panning tea.
Oh no,
Yes, I
what
will
happened?
see y'all in the chat while you tell
Okay,
Eeyore what happened.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Eeyore. Thank you for coming.
Hello. I'm so sorry I woke up late.
Okay, so I was going to go with my. It's not really a conspiracy theory, like we all know, but like if you're like a fancy schmancy, lots of millions of followers, influencer, and you're sponsored by a brand, and you have to say that this product is good, but you actually don't think it's good, but you still have to say it because you're on contract, because you're sponsored, fake panning is the answer for you. Like, I bet that a lot of people do it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Mo in the chat.
The Mo in the chat. Hey, Mo in the chat.
Yeah, no, Gabby, you're not the only one. I like what you said about how it's kind of like she's the only good beauty guru because she used the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying Lauren My Beauty used to be in the panning community, moved away. And Gabby said I'm not the only one.
Yeah, like I don't know the specific person you're talking, but like a lot of like big influencers are like now I have doubts about a lot of big YouTubers that I used to watch because they would be like, look, I love this product so much that I use it a lot, but like, what if they were sponsored though?
Right?
And what if the pan wasn't real?
Oh, and Lacey said, "Hi everyone, Fefy, your hair looks amazing."
Hi, Lacey. Thank you. I honestly yesterday I was slightly annoyed with it because I made a decision. Decisions happened, mistakes maybe, and when I rinse out the hair dye, usually when I do it at home, when mommy dyes my hair, I will use a deep conditioner, and I had run out of all of my deep conditioners except the ones that are like for maintenance, like that are except the ones that have like pigment on it for like specific hair colors. And the only one that I have left is like the one that is for like red hair, that is bright fuchsia. So you can see it on camera, but on some angles in real life on the mirror I can see like a bits of pink. It's going to wash out. It's going
Oh,
to be okay.
interesting.
Overall, I like this. This hair color. Like, I don't understand why this bit on my bangs got it's lighter still. Also, my fake roots that my hairdresser did on me are like over here already, so my hair has grown a whole bunch during quarantine.
Gabby said the issues, from what I remembered, favorites were all the rage from 2015 to 2017, and some of them were sponsored, but YouTubers didn't say it.
Yeah,
and
it was.
in the US, that's illegal.
Yeah,
But
it is legal, but also,
it's the US, it's illegal. Like,
yeah,
you
it's
can't
illegal.
get
Yeah,
from
I understand. Like, I remember watching some of these favorites videos, and I was like, okay, so this person is like, when this person is talking about this product, they're reading a line. Like, you can tell when something is when there's an undisclosed sponsorship, because they will tell you talking points that you would get in like the PR package for the thing.
Right.
I'm going to say, and most probably going to go out to agree with me, a certain vitamin lady did that a lot, and yet people thought that she was the most honest because she wasn't sponsored, but she was though.
Oh yeah, and Gabby said, so because biggest YouTubers were untrue about sponsorships, it's affected the micro influencers and panning community. Like this weird, I'm not a real makeup user and not a
Yeah. Also, the thing about panning as well, like the thing about panning as something that you flex instead of something that you do.
Yes.
It's very like, I am not like a fake YouTuber who gets a lot of PR. I have my products and I use my products, you know? When you do that as like, again, I am not a booty guru. I'm never going to be a booty guru. This channel is not all about makeup. But when I tell you that I have my products and I use my products, it's not because I'm trying to flex, but in the panning community, it was very, see, I am honest because I am not bending to the wheel of PR or whatever. No?
Right. And most said it's illegal now because of undisclosed sponsorships.
Yeah, it is illegal now because of that.
I thought it was I'll have to look up the history of the laws, but I think it was always illegal. But then they came out with guidelines specifically for creators.
For makeup.
Like, hi, you're doing this illegally. Like this, you need to disclose.
Yeah, and the whole sponsor stuff, like hashtag ad and stuff, like I believe they did that in the UK first, because I remember all the UK YouTubers that I watched having to put ad on the thing, and then it came to the US.
And then Gabby said it's very illegal, but it's the FTC only care when the fire incident happened, like the fire festival. That's when I started to crack down. Lacey said, "Yep." Mo said, "Coffee." Tati, cough.
Yeah,
Laura said, "Who could it be?" And it's me. It's Eeyore. Christine said, right, in the backlash about sponsored content really affected small influencers and their ability to make money. Yes. The undisclosed sponsorships and Marlena claiming 60,000 for videos, it effed over creators.
Yeah, that messed up with smaller creators.
Oh yeah, sorry, that was what Emily said.
Yeah.
And then Gabby said, I'm so annoyed that people think PR is free. It's not free, it's an exchange of goods.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabby, I think it was always illegal.
Is this thing about if you get something free, you're the product, you know? Yeah, it was always illegal, but the guidelines weren't clear for
creators.
YouTube, because YouTube, and this is something that Emily and Audra have discussed a whole bunch of, like, the YouTube makeup video replaced the commercial with the celebrity who says that she uses L'Oreal, whatever.
Yes.
And like, it's more relatable because they're a real person who started making videos in their bedroom and stuff, like, you know?
Oh, and Pingu made a great point. When huge amounts of money enter a field, shit tends to hit the fan, and that's so
Yeah,
true.
honestly,
Capitalism.
and a lot, and these people get a lot of money for that. So
And then Gabby said, I think the Fire Festival, because a lot of influencers like Kylie would post and it wasn't true. Oh, okay.
yeah, like a lot of like famous people posted about Fire Festival.
Yeah, I think
Like
like Kendall and Kylie.
that was a whole mess.
Like,
I'm not super informed on it, but you know, my favorite true crime genre are scams. So I'm probably going to read up on it eventually. Maybe I will do an episode on scams one day.
oh, that would be so good. And then Cecily said, marketing and advertising has evolved so much due to influencers.
Yeah. And here's
It
the
really
thing.
has.
For me, like the panning stuff was like a response to the whole, oh, these influencers who have undisclosed sponsorship and they're not real and they're unrelatable, and you have to believe us because we are real people who actually use our products. Like I know I actually follow people who are panners, and they do it in a very like realistic way. Like I
Right.
have this thing, I want to use it, or like I don't know, like I like this product, but I kind of don't like this brand anymore. So I would like to use it up because I genuinely like it, but then move on. And that for me is more like Like for me, the thing is, it has to be organic. Like imagine if one day I said that I used all 40 of my red lipsticks.
That would be amazing.
That would be a whole lie. Like
Right, though. Mo said, I think it goes back to a certain dinner referenced in a certain lawsuit where a certain Drebadiah was claimed he was offered 200K for a video and then everyone wanted in on the money.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mo.
Oh my god, the way people are ignoring Mo is right.
Yes.
Mo, I want you to do a video on this. Like if you don't do a video on this, I'm bringing you on the podcast and we're talking about it here. Because like the way that people are not talking about that guy in the context of the lawsuit, when every time there's drama with the big YouTuber, he's involved.
He's rolling in it every single time.
I do not understand. Like I know we have to ignore him and like what, but like he needs to pay for his crimes as well, you know?
And Gabby said also not every sponsorship is above 60K. Right. It's like $60,000. Like, it's not in
that's why it annoys me when people are like, when an influencer is like, I got my first sponsorship. Like I'm super happy because now I'm going to be able to pay for stuff that I need for my life. You know?
Especially like
and people are like, oh my god, what a sellout. Like not everyone is Jebediah Snorkelfish. Not everyone is you know, like Tatiana Westboro Baptist Church, you know, like not everyone is that. So you need to like consider the context when you talk about sponsorships. Like even look at brands, like even in terms of PR. Look at the way brands send PR to one type of influencer versus the other.
Oh wait, hold on, Mo. Do you remember those videos? Mo said you'd be doing 100 layers of lipstick every day to pan all the lipsticks. Do you remember those 100 layers of blank videos?
That sounds so uncomfortable. Like
the lipstick
I am tempted to apply another layer of lipstick because I feel like it's going away. Honestly, I should have stuck with my original plan, which was to wear the Maybelline. I survived two magnitude 8 earthquakes, and so can the lipstick. But instead, I didn't because I didn't have time. Like I'm gonna need at least 20 minutes to apply that lipstick. Like, I'm sorry, I'm too clumsy. I can't see well enough. That would be a disaster. So I went for a bold lipstick that was easier to apply. So I took out this one that I showed Mod Squad the other day, which is this is the Revlon. I don't even know if these are still available. The Revlon Color Burst matte balm in the shade. Let me look at it with my phone.
Oh, and Cecily said some sponsorships are literally paid by post, and it could be as little as a couple $100 per post.
Yeah.
And exactly, it matters that like.
Okay, I saw it with my phone camera. This is the shade Unapologetic.
It's so pretty,
and
I love it.
Right, and this shade is like kinda helping my. I don't like to use this term often, but it's kinda helping my FOMO for the Lisa Eldridge lipstick that looks kinda like this.
Ooh, yeah.
Look, the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks are my impossible dream. They're going to live in my brain forever.
Listen,
Like, I want them so much. Like,
you're going.
I don't think there's a product I like. I want more than those. But this is very similar to the very bright one that Lisa Eldridge has. So I decided to put it today.
You have.
Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to wear the Maybelline jump into a volcano and it will still be on.
Mo said, I think Christine Simply Neological started the 100 layers and it went viral and everyone
Yeah.
did 100 layers of everything.
Yeah, the 100 layers of nail polish. I did watch that one.
Fefy said Mo said, Fefy, I have great eyes and sometimes I use my phone camera.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. Brands need to stop doing this. Putting white letters on their labels that is also very fine print.
Yeah.
Like you like honestly, I'm putting you on trial and I am sending you into the nearest active volcano because that is a crime and you need to pay for it. Like every brand. The Maybelline ones as well. Like this binge, I can't read the name. I can't read the like. I know it's the red one, and I'm like, this is the darker red one. I have the lighter one as well. That is like more orangey. Where did you go? All my lipstick are going to explode out of that box. Honestly.
If it's black background with white text, that's like not fine print. Can you read that okay? Because I'm always
why do they look so similar?
How I should do my captions.
Yeah.
It might be the camera too.
Yeah, it's probably the lighting on the camera, but yeah, like they do look different. They do look different on the lips.
Oh yeah,
and so do all of these 40 lipsticks. Honestly.
Gabby said, "I wish Lisa would come out with more creamier lipsticks. I hope she does."
Oh my god, yes! Like, but I feel like the bolder ones were slightly less.
Oh yes, there is. She does have the one creamy formula that was a summer release. Hey Feffy came back from the Peoples, did my errands because I didn't want to wanted to get more people. You're gonna join the convo soon if you're still on. Yay! Gabby said, I have one Lisa Eldridge lipstick and it's so nice. Cecily said, the only lip product living in my head are those new Milani ones and the sparkle encrusted lip balm from Huda.
But like, you don't understand. Like, I know makeup as merch is not a good thing, but first of all, I love Lisa Eldridge. Like, she is my favorite. I have learned so much from her. But also, like, the whole execution of the whole collection and the fact that it's like it only comes out like a certain time of year, so she doesn't have like 100 releases. Loving this concept.
Yeah, and like, I think she only does releases like.
Also, it's like
when she wants to.
And it's not gold package with a magnetic closure. You'll know I am an absolute clown for a magnetic closure lipstick.
It makes me so happy. That was
I
one of my
own like
favorite
two.
things about the bite.
I own like two. Like
I think Butter London also has magnetic enclosure lipsticks, but
those
like the
are
Bite
super fancy
Beauty
looking as well.
multi-stick ones with that
Yeah, those are
magnetic
super
closure.
fancy looking as well. But like the Lisa Eldridge one, like I can't.
Agreed.
like
Agreed.
there that is too many that is too many monies. Wow, my brain is like English. You speak it.
Ooh, you know what? Maybe
Sometimes.
I'll finally make an order for my birthday.
Yeah, like I can't possibly make an order because euro is even more expensive than dollar or pounds in the case of
We are
Lipstick.
going to get
It's like I think 1 pound is like 1,000 and something pesos. Like it's too much.
no mood though, because like the conversion even to US
Yeah,
from
the
pound.
conversion in $2 is like okay, so I have to have this money to be able to buy the thing. And like I said, I was talking about how I am never going to buy a lipstick ever in my life. However, I did recognize the fact that lipsticks are a luxury for me, even if they are not, even if they are drugstore, they are a luxury for me. Why do I mean what do I mean when I say this? It's a nice thing that I like to have and I like to buy sometimes. It's not a need. None of my makeup is a need, but lipstick especially, like they make me happy. I have been a lipstick binge since I started wearing makeup, honestly.
Oh, so Gabby, about Lucia Tepper, the panning drama. So, what is the panning drama?
I don't. I know nothing. I keep Gabby. One day you're going to have to come here and tell me all the panning drama because like I am, or like link it on the Discord. Like I don't know. I want to know the things. I want to know all the things.
It's funny that Gabby mentioned Lucia Tepper because I used to watch her. And I actually unsubscribed because I really started to dislike her. Oh, she faked her panning. That's right. She would like purposefully dig into shadows and go through stuff like bananas because like just so she could say that she panned something even though she didn't really use it.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do that? Like products cost money, like that.
That's
Like
what I'm
or
saying. Like
like
why? That's
are you
waste.
going to come here and buy a $50 ABH palette or something like that? And trying to be like, oh, I'm going to use it in a year. You're not going to use it in a year if you use it like properly. and like I know those shadows are soft. And you can actually, but you still have to swirl the brush on the thing so you get pan.
Christine asked if isn't she doing travel videos now? I have no idea. I just unsubbed and never looked back. Like Gabby said, like no hate to her. I think she was really young and in like like the very beginning of like her college career. So like I'm not gonna judge her too harshly, but it was
Yeah,
not for me, and that is why I left
yeah.
her channel and stopped watching.
She's sus. Vote her
Yeah,
out.
it is. And why pretend Candace us? She was pissed that people got PR, and then when she got PR, she was very happy. Yeah, that is what bugged me. She got like a whole bunch of like
Yeah,
a humongous box of PR, but before that was like heavily judgmental of people who got it before.
yeah.
But it was okay that she did.
Like
That's when I was like, I'm good. I can leave this channel. Oh my god,
like
I
I
love it.
get that
Dog
some
squared.
people
I
like
can't
I
hear
get that some people who got PR were like undisclosed sponsorships or whatever, but when you're like going at it over people who get PR all the time, That sounds like you're jealous, my friend. You need to stop.
I love this. I once panned an eyeshadow quickly because I was bored and covered my entire face in it.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's
It's
amazing.
also
Like,
a mood. And then Gabby said, I had to go some drama channels and looked up older videos to see the thumbnails. Oh, okay.
I don't go. I don't. You know why I don't know the drama, because I don't watch drama channels.
Me, literally me. I was like, wait, there's panning drama? What? Because I only
I
like
mean, like,
follow
I
Andrew Play and stuff.
tangentially knew about panning drama because I have been following LS for forever,
Oh,
and
yes.
he would
Yes.
talk about panning drama nonsense sometimes. So that's why. But otherwise, and she wasn't even like, oh, so and so is fake panning. No, she was like, I know people in the community who are like making this into a competition, who are flexing about it, who are like faking panning. But and also the episode of Half Cousins that Gabby mentioned earlier. Oh my god. Why is this a mood though? Because you know why? Because 2020 has lasted 10 years. For me, it has lasted 20 years because I have been stuck at home since October 2019. So yeah, I like Elle as well. She does cool stuff. Also, I like that she's like sticking with the no buy thing. Like it really works for her, so I'm happy for her.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to the bathroom and I washed my hands, which is why I couldn't respond and read those comments. But yeah, I really love LS too. I followed her for years.
Mm-hmm.
And she just seems like a really cool human.
Yeah, she's great. And also like I like that she's like, I am doing like I am continuing in a Novi, but I'm not being like super strict or like super like putting herself down about it, or even like she's not even like, oh, I am the authority on Novi's. That like, which I don't think many people do that, but it's good to see that she
Ooh,
that she's like very like, she's like strict with herself, obviously, but she's also like more relaxed than you would expect someone. And also like I really agree with her with the way in which she's doing it, because I think I'm going to do something similar myself. Like I have gotten so much makeup and I'm getting so much makeup from my friends that I'm going to be probably like in a constant state of no-buy for a whole bunch of time. Like, are they products that live in my brain? Like we have discussed the Lisa lipsticks that are like, I could cry. Honestly, I could cry.
Sword, I love this because I think we banned that person at the same time. They were just like, hey guys. And then it was, I just wanted to say, quiet down. We can hear you from the other streams. It's like, I'm sorry, shut up.
Look, I know I'm loud. I know I'm loud. Like, you're going to have to deal with that. If you
We're
come
not
here,
that loud.
huh?
Like, we're not that loud. Come on.
Look, you should meet uns neighbor. Honestly, like if you want to hear loud,
I want to meet him so I can have a fight out in the parking lot outside of your house, so that everyone fights in.
we're gonna have a duel. You can be my second. Honestly, I'm going to duel that guy.
Seriously, like Un's neighbor needs to chill the fuck out. Like, I'm
Like,
sure your whole entire building and everybody surrounding is just like, bruh, you need to shut the fuck
like
up.
the fact that the other day someone went to his door to physically fight him, I was like,
that was
wow,
me climbing over a fence to yell at my neighbor about fireworks this summer. Like, I feel it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just like, it literally, you're just like, okay, I need fucking peace and I need for this person to shut the fuck up and be considerate.
Also, I would like to say, Thank you, Mod Squad, for being super swift and effective. I didn't even see that comment. Y'all are my people.
I think Thorn and I sorted them at the same time, hilariously enough.
Yeah, we love Sword Squad in this household. Thank you for that, friends. because
Um,
like because like that's a thing that I know about myself that irks me about myself. I still do it because look, if consciously not doing it like that's too neurotypical that we're not that in this household, so but like it annoys me a bit, so I'm glad I didn't see that comment because I would have gone in as well.
yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize that Elle was a librarian. Cecily said that's so cool. That's why I like her makeup journalism. She actually knows how to research, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, like she's a librarians are some of my favorite people.
Christine and
I mean,
Ani, librarians.
yeah,
Librarians.
Christine and Annie, like my friends. I have a dear friend who's a librarian. I worked at the archive for a few years. Like those are my people. I love them.
Agreed. I love like my entire childhood was like going to the library and getting 400 books to check out and spending time in the stacks. Love it.
Yeah, like I love me a library. One of my favorite places in the world
I
are
miss
libraries.
I miss
I miss going to the library. Also, they're building a library right next to the subway that is like 2 blocks away from me. But like because of the Ronies, you know, I don't think they have finished. And even if they had, I can't go yet because the Ronies. Like that's a very populated area, so I only go when I really need to go to the subway. So I'm like upset because I want to visit the library.
mood. Cecily said also her content is just refreshing. The 80s recreations.
Oh my god, those are amazing.
Those are Fefy's an 80s baby, so she loves the 80s.
I am an 80s baby, so I love it so much.
Frogs Squared said I'm considering starting library and archive education next year. Ooh, that's exciting.
That'd be cool.
Mo said time check 5:52 your time. Feffy, and then ooh, that's cool. And then Gabby said, I still go to the library and pick up books on the sidewalk. Yeah, I just miss going inside and like smelling the books and spend time wandering the staff stuff. You know, like just normal people things.
Yeah. I enjoy going to the library. And like I said, I have librarian friends and they're some of my favorites. And I love reading as well, so I'm probably going to talk about books here eventually as well, but like I am a very I'm going to need to try to not spoil people. Yeah. Miss the library club. Also, yeah, it's very important that you cook the foods for yourself and that you eat. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, everyone eat. Food is important. I need to eat something else because I had lunch, but it was pretty light.
I was talking while I was muted like a goofball.
I'm
so
welcome
sorry.
to the club. That happens to all of us.
I was like, wow, I'm being terrible eyes right now. I was like, wait, can Feffy not hear me? Yes, because you're muted. Cecily said, my favorite genre is fantasy fiction, and that she also misses the library. And then Gabby said, I remembered the last time I went, and it was so eerie because I knew everything was going to be shut down on that weekend.
We're
Cecily said,
we're going to have to recognize the fact that Mod Squad, we are all each other.
we are literally the same human, honestly.
When I tell you Spider-Man meme.
Cecily said, even weirder. I was just standing in front of my fridge considering cooking chicken. We're all the same human. It's fine.
Yeah.
Literally, I think Toya, Fefy, and I
Oh.
are all on the same cycle. like last time Fefy and I started our periods, like I think on the same day. Oh, Toya said, me in my morning meetings talking while I'm muted. Mood. Mood. Lacey said, I love the library, but I never check out books. If I like it too much, I want to keep it. I know I can buy, but I get attached to special books. I know. No. I literally have boxes and boxes of books because I don't have
Oof. We're not going to talk.
Shelf right now because
We're not going to talk about my to read list. It's getting concerning again. My to read list is getting concerning again because ever since Annie discouraged me from reading that one book that I was talking about because that man is terrible, I don't know what to read.
Brent said, I'm taking to the stream with me to go to wash my car now. Have a good car wash. I need to do that. Cecily said, mine just ended a few days ago, so IDK if I'm synced up with y'all just quite yet.
Eeyore and I were like fully synced up the other day.
Yes! It was wild. I was like, no way, Fefy.
I was like, hi, I'm in pain. And you were like, hi, me too.
Across continents, we synced.
Yeah.
Because we're
cross-continental, transcontinental period. Yeah.
Ooh, Christine said a hold book is ready at my library to pick up. And then Gabby said, I have too many books to read in my TBR, which is a mood. I literally have thousands.
Yeah, I haven't. Confession, I haven't read the books my friend sent me because I was saving them for like a moment in which I was like not feeling, and I was like, okay, so November because the American elections and stuff, and then we have been doing so many stuff here, like, and my comfort has been talking to all of you. That yeah, I have put them to the side. Also, I am kind of sort of waiting until the fourth one in the series releases and she can send me that one because I'm going to read like all those books in a day. Y'all don't know how fast I read. Like, imagine if I had an electronic magnifying glass. I would be invincible.
To get that for you.
Like, it would be over for everyone.
Also, this is me, Frog Squared. Like 2/6 the shelves on my bookshelf are books I want to read. Ring the shame bell for my bookshelf.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Also,
Cecily said this has been a comfort for me as well. I'm so glad so many people are streaming lately. Lacey said class is over mid-December and then it's just waiting for transfer applications. I can't wait to read for fun and not for school. Yes. Oh, Faye said, wait, what is that, Fefy? What's the electric one?
Oh, an electronic magnifying glass?
Yes.
It's like a screen and you put it like over the book and you can see the font bigger. And that's something I should have gotten when I was working at the archive. It would have helped me so much. I am brain. Why do you give the ideas when I don't need them to make money anymore?
Yeah, we'll have to find a good system and brand for you because I know I shared that software that's helpful for like reading stuff online, but it's not a magnifier. And also the shame bell tolls for the
Oh, the shame bell. You'll know I like my to read list is embarrassing. That is true. However, it's not as embarrassing as my to watch list. So I have read 73 books this year. So like my shame right now is that I want to get to 100 before the end of the year, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
We will boost you. I will pass to you later for what you're talking about. is it the thing I sent from Amazon? Because it wasn't electric. And then Thorne said, Fefy, we need to get you that. We need to get that for you. And I agree. I want to get you a screen.
Yeah, like I haven't
Not
found the one, but like there's a Chilean influencer who is albino, and she got the thing, and it's like a little screen, and you put it over the book, and the font gets bigger, and I was like, maybe I need that.
Yeah, I want to get that for you. I'm like, if you figure out what device specifically that they use or like the brand. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I did 40 books on myself that I need to read.
I didn't see a brand, and when I wanted to contact this person, something happened to her, so she went on hiatus, and she hasn't come back, so I haven't been able to contact her. Because like, since she's also albino and we live in the same country, like she lives in the south, but living in the same country, we can actually see which resources I can find.
Oh, Thorne said, I go on in 2 hours, so I'm going to lurk in the chat and listen to podcasts while I get ready. Yay.
Okay. I'm excited for your live.
Me. And if you need eyes, you know where I live.
You know where I live.
I'll change it to an icon of your eyes and Thorne, and then put Thorne's eyes.
Or like you can, since Thorne uses Streamlabs, maybe a Discord call.
Oh yeah, I forget because like I need to figure that out with Faye too, how to for either Zoom or Skype or Discord.
But like a Discord call would be a good idea. Like not for me though, because Discord keeps dropping my calls. But like,
yeah, Discord's been a butt lately about that.
Like it's been, because like I am having a conversation with my friends, and then the thing is like I can't hear anything anymore, and I need to go out and come back, and
yep.
I'm upset spaghetti about that, because I love talking to all of you. I love chatting with Mod Squad and with the rest of the peeps on the Discord. It makes me really happy. It makes it worth it for me to like say that my goal of reading 100 books this year is shot to hell now. Probably.
Sharon said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so late. Hi." And
hey Sharon. This is going to be uploaded into YouTube as always, and there's going to be lots of links and resources and stuff, because we gotta learn stuff and help people.
Frog Squared said, I hope to catch all the lives, but time zones keep pestering me. That's right, because I think you're in Sweden, right? I don't know. I think Frog Squared is somewhere in Europe. I can't remember. Lacey said, Fefy, do you want a small portable magnifier or one of the big ones with a lamp? And also, why not both?
Like a small one would be okay for me, I think, because like a bigger one, I don't know, like it needs to be something convenient, because it's something that I'm probably going to carry around a whole bunch.
Okay, that's right. Yep, you're in Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden.
So yes, the time zones can be a struggle.
Yeah, like it's very that gets very annoying. Yeah, I think we moved away from the subject, but I think I touched on everything that I wanted to touch on. And also, like, I love talking to all of you regardless. So honestly, I don't care that we went away from the, like, that's the thing about a podcast being live. And also that's the thing about me not having notes. Like, for next week, like, I'm probably going to look at my notes that I have for that specific podcast again, and like revise them and rewrite them after I'm done working on my friend's final project, because she's already sending me chapters. But I really want to look at that, because I want to I really do want to have notes for that podcast because like that's it's going to be a ranty one. So I want to say things correctly.
We love rants from Fefy.
As correctly as like, yeah, it's probably going to be, I'm going to give you like the hint or like the title of what it is. It's like things that are seemingly inspiring or uplifting or like positive, but they're actually not. Or that personally annoy me. Like some of them are annoyances, some of them are actually kind of like harmful though. So I want to talk about that, and I have a whole bunch of examples. So I want to develop that a bit more because like this podcast is not the greatest production, but I want to try to improve on that. Like I am a writer already, like I enjoy writing, so having my notes more developed would be a good idea.
We love notes. I need to do that more for my lives to remind myself to keep on things. Oh, and
Yeah.
then Gabby said toxic positivity. Yes. No toxic positivity in this household.
Yeah, there's going to be like another episode in which I touch into like actual toxic positivity, but like there's going to be like you will see, you will understand what I'm talking about next week. But this week I was too upset to do that, like to do like a rant video. Like I've been having a couple of difficult weeks, and my friend group is in shambles. My country is kind of in shambles, and there have been like earthquakes and stuff, and like I don't know. Hey Ruthie, so I was like, I'd rather talk about something that is lighter and like that's going to entertain me as much as you. And then next week, maybe let's do something slightly more negative, but negative is subjective, honestly. It's okay, Ruthie.
Oh yeah, don't be sorry. Hey Ruthie.
That's okay. There's going to be a replay of this, and I'm going to upload it into YouTube anyway.
Yes, and the Twitch replay is always here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, the Twitch replay is for 2 weeks, and then you can go if you forgot during those 2 weeks, you can go on my YouTube channel, and I am trying to upload the episode the same day, but sometimes YouTube is like, okay, so it's been 6 hours and you're at 5%, and I'm like, YouTube, why?
Right though.
Like the other day, I started uploading at like I don't know, like 8 p.m. my time, and it finished uploaded at like 5 a.m. and I was like the file isn't even that heavy considering, like, imagine if I tried to upload like a legit like edited video. That is wrong. Like it would take 84 years. That's why I was talking the other
4 years.
That's why I was talking the other day when you were playing Among Us and you were doing the thing in which you with the files.
Oh yes.
You know,
yes.
like it has like an unrealistic
The
like it's going to take 2 days or something like that. Which is what happened back in the day when we had dial-up internet. But like the other day, it failed like dial-up internet.
Listen, y'all, and that's truly rough. I am a 90s child, so
Yeah, like
yes.
the amount of times family members killed my vibe because they decided to talk on the phone. You don't even know.
Right though. And my dad's a computer and software engineer, so he had to use the internet a lot of the time, and in the 90s it was one person on the internet and that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you magically had multiple lines, but that is extremely expensive back
Yeah,
then.
that was very expensive. So like when we got actually fast internet that didn't need the freaking phone, it was like my mind was blown.
Right
And
though.
that was like right when I started university. Like for me.
Yesterday, Mo posted the end of the Halloween and Toya's birthday celebration. I cried again watching it. It was just a few weeks ago, and then Mo said, "Oh,
Yeah.
and
You
yeah,
got
no,
so sweet.
I mean, my ass was crying on stream. So
Oh my god, yeah, that was amazing. I love how much everyone in this community loves each other. I love the love train. It makes me so happy. Um so I think since I told you what I'm going to do next week, kind of, I think I'm going to finish for now because I need to replenish in terms of food. Like it's time for more foods, and I'm going to let you all go so you can have, and also so you can be prepared because tonight is going to be stream heavy because Thorn's going to stream, and then Emily has
birthday
the
stream.
birthday celebration, and we're going to and I want to be there for both of them. So I'm going to be, my usual annoying on main self. I'm going to be my usual person. My personality is the dog from Up. I'm like, I was hiding under the chat because I love you.
Oh my god, that is literally us.
Yeah.
I was hiding under the video because I love
Yeah,
you.
I was hiding under the video because I love you. Yeah, that's me. All the streams. I love it. Yeah. Also, did I do 2 hours? Yeah, I did. I did a bit more than 2 hours, but I did. How long have we been here? Yeah,
Up late. And
little
all
bit
stream
more than 2 hours, but I'm doing great. I promised 2 hours. Like y'all thought I was kidding, but I'm serious because I want all my friends to do what they want to do, and I want to be there supporting them. So I am going to let me see the rest of the comments. Yeah, links so you follow my friends.
Yes, and I'm gonna link Emily's too. I gotta go to YouTube though. Emily and him. Okay, don't fork up on me, phone. I just want the channel link.
Yeah. So like I am trying to edit myself, but y'all are very entertaining as well. So talking with the chat is always fun. But like at least I'm not doing like a 10-hour podcast.
Oh,
So yeah.
Streaming for 10 hours, cough cough.
Yeah, we have before, but
Yes,
for
like
the podcast,
that's not a joke. Fefy and I streamed for 10
we
hours.
have streamed for 10 hours. So that's why I try to edit like this is short for me. But I think my spoons are running out, so I am going to go, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you, Eeyore, for being eyes. Thank
Of
you,
course.
everyone, for coming. Conversation with you is always amazing. Thank you, Mo, for covering the eye position during the beginning. Y'all are great friends. I love you so much.
You do.
And yeah.
Oh, Frog Squid said,
Take care of
take
the
care of the
spoon.
spoon. Cecily said, bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Karen said, the
I
first
hope
one is
you
there.
all come back. I hope you all come back next week for one more thing, which is probably going to be a rant. You have been warned.
I can't.
So yeah, I'm going to click the button now, and I'll see you next week, everyone. Bye.